What's going on, good people out there on the old interweb? I hope that everybody is doing well, and I hope this video finds you doing well. Welcome back to the channel. Don't forget, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. There's a link below to a Patreon page. Let's get a community started with like-minded people that want to talk music gear, so check that out if you want. So, today on the channel, we're going to talk about the Read Southall Band and their new album, For the Birds. Now, before we get into that, let me give you a little background on the band. To be honest, like I always do, I was digging through my streaming service to find some good jam, and I stumbled upon this the other day. So I don't really know much about the artist, but from what I've dug into, they are from the Texas, Oklahoma area. It's a six-piece band. You got two guitar players. The lead singer plays kind of a rhythm guitar. So a singer, two guitars, a bass, a drummer, and a keyboardist. So they have 3 studio albums, and this album, For the Birds, was released October 22nd, 2021. 12 cuts, 48 minutes. So let's talk a little bit about their gear, because that's what I like to do. Digging into this, like I said, I haven't seen them. I don't really know much about the band. I did a little research on the old interweb about them in live videos. It seems that the two guitar players, one of them uses looks like a Vox AC30 in white with looks like a attenuator, so he's got it cranked. I couldn't tell pedal wise what they're using. I know on the album I hear a little fuzz, maybe I hear of overdrive. I haven't heard a wah or anything like that. And that gentleman was playing a Gibson. Looks like a double cut. Not model specific. I'd have to look it up. The other guitar player, he was playing what appears to be an orange. I couldn't really get a good look at the label on it. It may be a 8030 or a rocker verb through a cabinet, 212 cabinet, it looked like. And most of the video that I saw, that gentleman was playing a Fender Deluxe Tele. Then the lead singer, it looks like he's playing either a Matchless or a Bad Cat. The video that the crowds have shot of them has not been really helpful with researching their gear. And he's playing a faded red, looks to be a red or maybe a brownish color Gibson ES335, so that's cool. You know, everybody that's watched the channel knows I have an affection with Gibson guitars. But that's cool. But like I said, pedal-wise, I think these guys are real sparse on the pedals. Listen to their album. Like I said, I heard a little overdrive. I heard some fuzz. I didn't really hear a wah. I didn't hear I heard some delay and some chorus, but I'm not sure if it was studio stuff or if it was actually on their boards. So I have to do some more research on that. Maybe I'll do a follow-up on it. Or I did notice that the guys are coming around my town in the coming months, so maybe I'll get a chance to catch them, see them live. So let's get into this. So like I said, For the Birds, released October 22nd, 2021, 12 songs, and it runs 48 minutes. Now, like I usually do, I'll give you my top 3 off of the album. So number 3 is a track called Time to Kill. Now, Time to Kill is the last cut on the album, and it runs 3 minutes and 45 seconds. For me, this has like a Soundgarden kind of intro to it. Like I said, these cats are from Oklahoma. I'm not sure what their major influences are. If you're from that Oklahoma, Texas area, you can't help but be influenced by like cross-Canadian ragweed. But just listening to them, I've heard a multitude of what I would think would maybe their influences or what they're tipping their hat to. It's just me. This has a real Soundgarden feel to it. The thing that really got me is it starts out real fuzzy guitars, drummers locked in, and then when the chorus comes in, it kind of changes time signatures on the drums with the hi-hat, which is cool. I'm into songs that do that, but it's got a real good groove, real good feel to it. So my number 2 song off the album is Sticking and Moving. Now, Sticking and Moving is the seventh song on the album and runs 3 minutes and 51 seconds. Now, this song starts out with a kind of trippy kind of delay thing going on with some reverse. You can hear some reverse vocals in the beginning, so that's kind of cool. And then it goes into it. Now, when the music starts, and this might not be an influence for these guys, it's just what I hear. It's got kind of a Joe Bonamassa rhythm thing going on, which I really enjoyed. But again, it's another good rocker. The guitars are great. They sound huge wherever they recorded this. The guitars are huge. They're really in your face, really rocking. So yeah, that's my number 2 cut off of this. And then my number 1 song, which I think is one of the singles off of the album. I try to tend to stay away from the popular singles, but I couldn't help it on this one. It just rocks. It's called DLTGYD, and oh man, it starts out with a great, just straight rock, kick, snare, hi-hat, drum beat, and then the heavy guitars come in. And when I say heavy, they're not like sludgy heavy. This is like arena rock, just really, really great guitars. The vocals, the vocalist, this guy reminds me at times of like his vocal range is great. His timbre kind of reminds me of like an Anthony Kiedis. But his delivery is very like Paul Rogers from Bad Company Free, straight, just in your face vocals. So yeah, DLTGYD, second cut off the album, 4 minutes and 30 seconds. So there are my top 3 cuts off of For the Birds from the Read Southall Band. What's my overall feeling of this? So, as I was listening to this, I kept thinking that this should be cranked up. Like, if you're one of those people that enjoys 2 wheels of freedom on a motorcycle, this is the album for it. I feel like, as I film this, we're in the 3rd week of October. The leaves are changing. If you're going to go out for a ride, number 1, be safe. But if you're going to go out for a ride, I feel like you should take this along with you. You should crank this up, and you should enjoy it while you're going through the twisties with the rubber side down. So that's just how I feel. Also, if you're around the house, this is great for around the house. But this should be played at high volumes where your neighbors enjoy it too. I'm just saying. So on my jam scale, I give this a 4 out of 5. It doesn't get, I haven't found a song on here where I just skipped it. It's not monotonous rock where it's just heavy guitars all the time for 40 minutes. They do some time signature changes, some key changes, so that's good. It keeps you engaged. The vocal is really good. So yeah, check this out. If you're into that, this is just what I hear. If you're into that, like Soundgarden, Free, it's just good rock. Foo Fighters, it's just good rock. So check them out. The Read Southall Band. The album is For the Birds, and enjoy it. Stay safe, keep rocking, and remember that music is love, and love is music. Until next time.